Something I realized when I met the friends I have now is how crucial it is to have the right friends in your life. And it's something I have learned in a varying amount of ways from various people, from my friends themselves. And it's something that this book I'm reading now, I will kind of plug it. Patrick Bet David, Your Next Five Moves. And I'm not even like halfway through it yet, but this is what I learned from the opening part, all about knowing yourself basically, and how even Patrick Bet David mentions that it's like a entire lifelong journey to figure out who you are and who you know and all that type of things. Um, as you can see by my prestigious, pristine bookmark, I am halfway, I'm at the end of the first chapter. But this book doesn't necessarily comment on, like, show me your friends, I'll show you your future, but it does comment on the importance of knowing who you are. And I think knowing what you want out of what you're trying to get, which is a massive confusion in the kind of, I use quote unquote self help space. Anyone interested in personal development, trying to work on themselves, work on a business, work on their health, any aspects of your life, or all aspects of your life. And I think a lot of people don't want to address the biggest issue in their life, which is their friendship circle and often their family as well. The family is a big, big part of your personal development. The whole thing of you're the average of the five people you spend most time with is so crucial because I am blessed and I'm extremely grateful to have the friends that I have in my life and to bring in more connections and friendships into my life, whether it's business partners, whether it's close friends, creative friends, whatever it might be. Because the one thing I am most grateful for is the friendships I have. They aren't just like, oh, we're friends just because, oh, we've been friends because we've been friends for 10 years or 20 years, or we've been friends just because bants, it's all banter. Like, I became friends with my friends because we share passions with each other. We are creative people that we're passionate. My best friends are the people that I am creative with. We make films together, we tell stories together, and it's where we have the most, enjoyment in our friendship can come from that joint creativity and the passion for filmmaking together. And in life, I've realized how not having people like that in your life that don't push you to do better, do more, not having people in your life that don't, you know, they're just kind of, there to kind of carrying their own weight, you're carrying your weight, and you're kind of going on with life day by day, just surviving. If your friends are just these people that you hang out with and there's not really anything else to it other than it's just another person in your life and there's not really any benefit, because ultimately that's what a friendship should be. A friendship is this complementary person in your life that you can get along with and bond with because of common interests. That's ultimately what a friendship is. At least that's what I believe a friendship is. So if your friendship is just because of a habit you have, or because of, I don't know, you just used to get along with something and now you just kind of hang out and chill together. Sure, that's fine, but is that helpful for you in your life? And this is one of the biggest troubles and one of the biggest problems with what I've noticed in the self-help space is so many people have friends that aren't necessarily a big part of their life in any crucial way that helps them. Like, I am very, very grateful, like I said, for my close friends. We are extremely passionate about storytelling, about filmmaking, and being creative. Yes, we have our side tangents. We have our humor we have together. We spend time together. We enjoy each other's company. I think that ultimate bond, though, is that like creativity we have and that passion for like filmmaking we all have together. And that's what drives us all the time. Like, yeah, we won't be working on it every single day because it's not every single day of your life you're working on a film together. But that is like, it's not necessarily the main reason you're friends, but it's like a core driving force that you want the best for your friends because you know why you became friends in the first place, and you know that it's not just because you met them because you smoked weed in a park once, and now you just kind of know them and chill out with them. Like, what's the reason you became friends in the first place? What caused the bond to happen? And I think if that was a bond out of growing in life, if that bond came from that, that's a great reason to continue a friendship. And which is obviously why people struggle with friendships and cutting people off that don't add anything to their lives. And for people cutting you out of their life, if you're just there to chill out, smoke weed with someone that you once met in a park from another friend that you know, are those true friends, or are they just people that you've hung out with before? Or are they actually true friends? So maybe people need to cut you out of their life, and you need to cut people out of your life. Because if you don't have those true friends that are there because the reason the friendship began in the first place, that core reason you had that bond, is because of that growth together and that passion you both shared. And I'm very grateful I have that in my life with the friends I have, because you do need that. You need friends in all areas of life, but I believe you do need friends which push you in certain areas. And you might have friends that are more there for accountability and just general like self-improvement friends. You might not have anything in common with each other than you are all wanting to improve together and see each other improve. And especially if it's like mainly like, I know it can be for guys and girls, but there's a lot of guy self-help groups that are just male groups that it's just that natural environment of just challenge and competition constantly to improve yourself. And I think that's fantastic. More and more people need to have groups where it's just like accountability groups, and it's just you're passionate about like beating your friend in, like, being like that natural human competitiveness in guys of just wanting to be the best, and you vouch for each other's, next best, next personal best. Like, you get pissed off at them if you're not like, if they don't hit their new personal best, but you're not like, it's not going to end the friendship if they don't, type of thing. So I think really taking what, Patrick Bet-David said from here, I know it's not the core thing, but about kind of knowing yourself is also about knowing who you're friends with as well, knowing who's in your life, because you obviously spend the most time with yourself in life, but then you spend second the amount of time you spend with your friends and your family. And your friends will, push and pull you, your family will push and pull you, but it's in which directions are they pushing and pulling you. And if you have friends which aren't, like, if you look in 10 years' time, what's everyone's plans, what's everyone's goals? And that's what I'm extremely grateful for. Like, day by day, they might not seem like much improvement, but I know for a fact that if I ask my friends where they want to be in like 10, 20, 30 years, they have pretty clear goals. It might not be concretely clear because things change, I understand, but they almost might not realize they're into personal improvement because they actually know that they're into personally improving on whatever their passion is. And you need that in life. So just another little ramble on my channel, but either way, just be careful who you're friends with, because you want to be friends with people for a great reason, and they need to be friends with you for a great reason. This might be about just you and your friends, but it's also about who your friends are friends with as well. They might cut you off, and be careful of that. So be sure you're adding something to someone's life, and you're bonding for good reasons, and you're growing together and working towards your passions together. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.